Hey, true believers, Chris Mack coming at you with Justice League number 32. And even if you're not a big event person like I am, this was one hell of a good read. And we'll get into that in a minute. But the print date on this was January 2018. This is Bats Out of Hell Part 2. This was during Dark Knight's Metal, as you can see the tie-in there. Oh man, let's just dive into it. But I got to, first and foremost, which I hate these so much, that they put the credits at the back. So, Bats Out of Hell Part 2, Countdown to Extinction. Robert Venditti, writer. Liam Sharp, artist. Adam Brown, colorist. Richard Starkins and Comicraft. Jimmy Benticourt, lettering. Ethan Van Sciver and Jason Wright doing the cover. Everyone else that's working on the book. And so let's go ahead and flip now to the beginning. Now I want to read this page because this sort of sets the tone for the whole story, and it has some heart. Team. Before I was the superhero called Cyborg, I was Vic Stone, star wideout for Ford High. Had all the big-time colleges looking at me. USC said my legs, no one could cover me. Florida said my hands were guaranteed a sunrise. Legs, hands, I was just parts to them, but they missed the best one, my brain. I absorbed the game. I absorbed game film every night. It fascinated me. When I say football, you don't think ballet, but that's what it is. A ballet of 11 players, linemen blocking, running backs, selling the fake handoff from the quarterback, receivers hitting routes with precision. I wasn't great because of what I could do on the field, but because of what I did off. If I could go back now, I'd tell those colleges I wasn't really all that good. We were. Our team. That's the Vic Stone that I know. And I just love that how Venditti uses the sports metaphor. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a big sports fan, but the way that he uses it for the metaphor of this book just hits and resonates with precision. Because that's what Vic's saying now, because he's saying my team now is the Justice League. And if y'all remember from the last review, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern have been all trapped in each of the evil Batman's own bat caves, each one tailored to them. So the Merciless, Dawnbreaker, the Drowned, the Red Death. And Vic goes, the Justice League. My team is scattered, teleported against their will from separate missions we thought would level the playing field. I should have known better. If we're going to win this game, I've got to get our team back together. So he goes into the Flash, talking about how he's the fastest man alive. And the moments here between these two is rough, because you see how Batman can, if he let himself off the leash, how he could really take everyone out. And the art team, my God, I mean, look at this. You know, this was an event book. They didn't have to put this type of effort into it. But good googly moogly is that gorgeous. And what makes it more interesting, what makes me want to read more, is you see Bruce inside this Flashmobile. As of course you'd have a Flashmobile. I killed you once before, Barry. Another universe, but same you. This time won't be any different. Now, if you actually read The Red Death, you'd see that Barry Allen's not dead. I'm not dead, Bruce. I'm trapped inside you. Don't do this. Whatever is wrong, let me help you. And so Barry's kind of stuck in this thing where this car runs on the Speed Force. So how can he outrun all these different Batmobiles? What if the fastest man alive can't outrun the other team? Then it's time to get angry. Every team needs a guy who plays angry. One who comes at you with all the fury normally hidden beneath the surface. Right now, no one's angrier than the Sea King. So we have Aquaman going up against the Drowned. And oh my goodness. Look at how they just drew this. Oh, that is gorgeous. Now this thing here is important to the plot. I'm not going to give that away. But It's terrifying to look at, and it resonates hard. And then Vic says anger can be useful, but the other team can turn it against you. When that happens, you brawl. And there's no combatant that better than the champion of the Amazons. So then we have Wonder Woman going up against the Merciless. And in the Merciless's universe, him and Diana were a couple. Sorry, the book decided to... Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. They were a couple. And so Bruce is just, he's acting very cocky, saying how he wanted to have a life with her. And the story behind it is just so damn tragic. And he's just able to counter her every move. Now, there's one part that I wanted to spoil, but I don't think I will. Suffice it to say that this Bruce has his own penny called the Golden Drachma. And what it means, I want you to read it, but it has to do something with Diana's sisters. Vic says we're losing the game. What do you do when speed, anger, and a warrior spirit come up short? When your team is scattered all over the playing field? You go with gut. The one player who's damn stubborn to quit. And here we see Hal going up against the Dawnbreaker. And yet all hope feels lost. Now, Vic's always saying that, there's a secret weapon that teams utilize. What's that secret weapon? Well, guys, I didn't know this was a short review, but you're going to have to read what the secret weapon is. This is an event book, sure, but Venditti knows how to get to the core of these characters, how to hit Aquaman where it hurts, how to hit Diana, Barry, Hal, and Vic himself. The artwork is freaking superb. I was reading this and I was like, damn, this is good reading for an event book. Who is this? And I got to the end and I went, oh, it's Robert Venditti. That's why. The guy knows how to write some damn good books. If you haven't read Hawkman or Damaged, that's some good stuff. Now, with that said, I know this was a short review. This is all building up. And it's great to go back after reading the one-shots and seeing how these evil Batman work into the DC universe as the Batman Who Laughs tries to bring Barbatos from the dark multiverse into our world. So yeah, I know people have said that they're tired of the dark Batmans, blah, 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 blah. But if you just want a comic book that has some really good art and excellent story, Justice League number 32 is the book for you, my friends. So if you have enjoyed this, please first and foremost support your local comic shop and pick up a copy. If you've enjoyed this review, we really would appreciate it if you take a moment to hit like, share, and subscribe. Helps the club channel more than you could possibly know. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that fancy little bat bell next to subscribe, that way as we continue to upload content, you guys will get notified. Come to the channel, and we love talking with y'all and hearing your feedback down in the comments below or our social media pages, which I'll make sure to leave the links down in the description. So with all that said, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope y'all continue to have an absolutely amazing day reading, and happy hunting, true believers.